Welcome to the first Cheeky MONSTAS podcast.
Yes. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We don't really have a plan for this episode.
How close do you think we should be holding the mic? I think it's kind of like this.
Yeah.
Part. So, Annie, why is it called the Cheeky MONSTAS podcast?
I don't know if to look to you. We are Cheeky Monsters. Cheeky Monster.
But how did that actually start, though?
I don't know. I think you just said it.
I think I came up with it.
Yeah, I think you just said it out of nowhere, and then it just kind of stuck.
No, do you know what I think it is? I think Annie did something cheeky. I think it's so cheeky monster.
You used to always say cheeky first, and then the monster
cheeky,
thing came after.
Like monster, like monster.
Monster like monster, not
and
like
then,
Monster X.
And then we like whenever we write cards and
yeah,
stuff.
now we just say cheeky monster. And
I feel like it needs to be a bit closer.
Ooh.
But anyway, so and then like when we used to make videos, we'd be like, "Hey, Cheeky Monsters," to like our audience. Our audience literally being my Finsta friends.
Yes.
So now this is the Cheeky Monsters podcast.
Yeah, we had an idea because a few weeks ago we were on like a walk and then we sat down to just talk. And
oh my god, I forgot about that.
Anything and everything.
I literally forgot.
We should record this as like
wait, was that the same night where
we ate cake on the side?
No, is that the same night where I was like, what number do you prefer, or like what letter do you prefer? Is that the same night?
That wasn't the same night.
Yeah,
it was the night we went on another walk. We got a cake and we ate it on the sidewalk. We just sat down and just ate it.
The cake was like £1 from Sainsbury's.
Yeah, it was discounted, so.
But we were thinking like, like even if no one watches it, it's fun just for us to listen back to.
Yeah, because we have that with our Get Ready With Me videos, and it's just interesting to watch back because we're so different.
I actually don't think we are. And do you know, the other day when we were calling you at Pride, and then Alva, like Cole was talking to you on the phone, and Alva was like, that literally sounds like Elaine, like about you. Like people say, especially no, they say especially on the phone, our voices sound the same.
I don't believe that.
Oh my gosh, imagine if we upload this on Spotify and then
it's
people,
like one person.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Why do they keep talking over themselves?
No, and they can't differentiate it.
I don't think that will ever happen ever.
No, but you know, sometimes like even like when mom used to whatever, and she'd be like, "Who is this?" Like she'd be like Lane or Annie.
Who does?
Or even brother. They're like.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think there's like a big difference.
Wait, do you think it's okay? Like, do you think our mics will pick up each other, or is that a thing?
Oh, I don't think it really matters.
Do you think it could be two at the same time? Actually, I didn't even think about that.
I think so. I just dyed my fingernails. Actually, I just realized. I just dyed my hair. You can't even see it in the video.
Oh my gosh!
Right now it's orange.
Once,
yeah.
I got my nails done like a little lemon yellow for a Portugal trip, okay? And I used to work in this company, and a lot of the demographic of the company were like from India or Sri Lanka and stuff. And then I go into work in the morning, and then the like manager guy, whatever, he was like, "Oh, like, did you stain your nails eating?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "Your white nails, did you stain it while eating?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then it clocked to me. It clocked to me that
what happens.
No, he thought I had white nails, and you know how like they eat curry and stuff with their like hands. It like stained it, but I was like, "What?" No, but I specifically got the lemon. This pale lemon yellow.
Bro, lemon yellow.
For a whole month. Like maybe they all just thought.
Yeah, they thought you were with it for a month. But yes.
Anyways, so yeah, basically our vibe is like, okay, we're gonna post it, and then we're gonna look back at it.
We are each on our own growth journeys, guys. So it's good to see. So now, like when I watch back the old Get Ready With Me videos, I'm literally being rage baited the whole video.
No, I think we're so funny though.
No, that's true. But like I mean, on a deeper level, it's like, okay, we're both growing.
Oh my gosh,
Growth.
that's what I mean. It's like this is like a moment in time.
Yeah, and like when we're like super old and we're like, oh my god, look at us. That's kind of meta. I don't know
Oh,
what
I don't
meta
even get
means.
it. Anyways, also we're on our porch,
We're on the porch.
and because we're kind of recreating the vibe that we had. So, but this is like, do you know what I mean? Like we were sitting on a bench. Actually, no, we weren't. We were sitting on like, what were we sitting on?
No, we were on
Like
the
a
sidewalk
wall.
and then we moved to the bench.
Oh yeah.
But
So
I think it'll be cool if we're just at random locations.
but it's gonna be funny when it's like winter and the sun sets at 2 p.m.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. We'll sit here with the ring light.
with a torch each.
Instead of a mic, it's a torch.
Oh
Like
my
the
gosh!
scary
You know
movies.
how they have
We should do one on the scary movies. We used to scary stories.
scary stories.
Scary stories.
On TikTok they would have like the flower mic. They put the mic in like a flower and they're like, you know what I mean, interviewing people. We have that, but like on the torch.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know. I thought that was more profound when I was thinking about it. Also, let me just show you what I'm wearing. Any Victoria's fans? Robarazzi.
Robarazzi on tour.
I got this from my friend Ava because she got tickets to see, what's it called? I Victorious? No, it's called DJ something. Okay, you know Matt Bennett.
It's called Party 101.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's called Party 101. And he DJs all the like Nickelodeon's whatever songs. But anyways, and then she couldn't come because her flight, I think it was like Ryanair or something. So then I went, and then I bought this as a gift to her to be like, thanks for like letting me go or whatever. But then but then I have not seen her since, and she also got skinny.
Yes.
But like okay, this is big, yeah. But the thing is, like, I wanted to buy an oversized vibe for her anyways. You know what I mean? It's not like she was not this huge. Sorry. But because my vibe is, because okay, this is what I mean. Okay, like this is like
you're not saying
this
the
is
right word.
no, sorry. This is extra large, yeah. Like she she actually wasn't even like that large at all. But anyways, I wanted to get like an extra large vibe, so it's a baggy, loose fit.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Anyways, my vibe is now she's super skinny, and I haven't seen her. She lives in a different country, so I'm like, I'm just gonna wear it.
Yeah. What's his name? Robbie Shapiro. What's his
Matt Bennett. Yeah.
Loki smash.
Oh.
Anyways, that's so funny that you're wearing Matt Bennett.
Oh my god! You're oh my god!
I'm wearing Ariana Grande.
OMG.
I got this at the kids section. And then I cut the neckline.
Okay, this is because she goes to UAL. She goes to fashion school.
Now I go to UAL. Now I go to fashion school.
She goes to London College of Fashion, so
automatically better than everyone else.
So she actually has to alter her clothes.
Yeah, I can't wear a normal shirt because that kind of goes against my morals now. Yeah.
The white tube socks and the Primark bootleg Birkenstocks really add to the fashion.
Give out the toes on the first episode. Okay.
I'm wearing Uggs even though it's.
Who the fuck wears Uggs?
No, it's 3 degrees. But the thing about me is I don't have a casual shoe.
She does not. No casual shoes. It doesn't like if it's just like a kind of wet day out and you're just going to the shop.
Oh my god, that's the worst.
To fucking because you can't wear. Do
you remember when I wear my Yeezy pods? Okay, you know Kanye West. He came out with these Yeezy pods, and it's basically like socks with like a little bit of padding in the bottom. I got my friend Harry, like I ordered it to America because it was only in America, and then his brother came over to London and he brought it over. Anyways, the first night I decided to wear it, it starts lashing. And these are basically socks. Stupid. These are basically socks, and needless to say, my feet were ruined. And then I was on the tube home, and I was like shaking my feet, shaking my feet to kind of like shake off the wetness. But then there was this like Chinese couple sitting opposite to me, and they were just watching me shake my wet sock.
Fucking crazy. When she walked through the front door, I was like, "What is wrong with you?" And then I looked down, and her fucking feet are so wet. It's like it's like if you wore like socks in a shower. Like it was not okay. And she was like, "Oh my god, no, they're so wet, they're ruined." All this. I was like, "Fucking rookie mistake wearing those out. They look ridiculous."
Anyways, what more do we need to intro?
Right now I am 20 years old and it is July and
Oh,
I work at Harley Davidson and I also work at Kopacha, a boba shop, but I'm gonna leave both
guys, don't get
in
it twisted. It's not
August.
like a 40 hour 40 hour.
Oh my
She works
gosh.
like two
Okay, I'm part
days.
time for both, but technically together I work a quote unquote full time job.
I think full time job is 5 days.
Yeah, sometimes I have 5 days.
Okay, but sometimes just 4 days.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like one day, one day, one day, one day.
Yeah. It was like Sunday boba, Monday Harley, Tuesday off, Wednesday boba, Thursday off, Friday Harley, Saturday Harley, Sunday boba.
Tell them what you do at Harley, because I got this wrong and she was very mad at me.
Oh my goodness, this is literal rage bait, guys. If you work at a store, right? You kind of learn everything about the store, like for clothes, like you learn about everything, and then especially if it's small, you just do everything. You sell everything at the store, right?
No, no,
Elaine
explain what the
thought,
Harley Davidson store is first,
okay,
though.
the Harley Davidson store is they Wars dealership is the oldest dealership in all of Europe, and
Woo!
they sell motorbikes, obviously, and then upstairs they have a boutique which sell gear, helmets, gloves, and clothes, and like the fucking like London Harley
Yeah,
shirts
like merch as well,
and
not just
merch. Yeah,
gear.
so that's what we sell. Whoa. Um, and Elaine thought because I'm a girl, I only sell ladies' t-shirts.
No, because okay, this is what Annie
Oh
described.
my god.
She was like, oh, it gets busy when there's like a bus load of tourists and they come and they buy the
Harley
Harley
London shirts.
like merch t-shirts. And when she went for an interview, she said the guy that interviewed her was the guy who does the menswear. So I thought she's a girl. There already someone doing the menswear. Then maybe like and you anyways. And then so basically, I thought she was doing the women's wear. Okay, and our family friend, he was like, oh, like what's Annie's new job? And I said Annie sells like Harley Davidson t-shirts. Like that's what I
For
thought.
ladies.
That's what I
That's what she
thought.
said.
Yeah,
First of all,
that's what I thought.
I never said he does the menswear. I never
Yeah,
said
you
that. I said
did.
he does menswear. He for his uni he was doing like menswear sports design or something. So I don't know what the
I
fuck you're thinking
I
of.
understood it as in Harley he controls the
It just means
menswear.
you weren't fucking listening to me when I was talking. Anyways, so for a period of time, her and the fucking family
Keep
friend
going. I'm just
thought
gonna
that
fix this.
I only sold ladies' t-shirts. So that really shows how qualified I am at my job.
So what do you
I
do? Do you also sell
I sell
gear?
everything. Yes, I sell the gear.
Oh shit, this is
Whoa.
way too much.
I sell the helmets, gloves, everything. Like I learned about it, I have to explain everything that I know. So basically,
That's
like,
crazy.
what's so special about this helmet? What's so special about this jacket? And I have to like show them all the features and stuff, which obviously is part of my job. So yeah, but I don't really sell a lot of those because people when they come in and they want to know about a helmet, especially men, they just go straight for my male coworkers.
Is this the person I thought that did the menswear? How coincidental.
Coincidental what? That the customers when they come in they speak to a man about gear and not me.
Anyway, and now tell them what you do at Kobacha.
At Kubacha, I basically sell my soul and uh yeah, for a minimum wage. So
Kobacha is like a, do we say, bubble tea store.
boba shop.
She like does the
Yeah.
till, she makes the drinks.
Yeah, as you do at any hospitality job.
Okay, wait, let me explain about
Elaine
earlier.
has never had a hospitality or retail job, so you can't really expect her to know this. Nannying is not hospitality.
No, I did bookshop for a few afternoons
Where? When?
at my old company.
No, shut the fuck up. That's not the same thing. I did bookshop.
No,
Okay,
because
shut
no,
up. No, you
because
did not.
some of the kids' moms were a bit rude.
Sitting at a table with a few books, talking
I
to
was
parents.
standing.
Parents. That is not. That is not a real
No,
job.
no, and like I like got them to do the card payment, and it didn't work because it wasn't connecting to Wi-Fi. Anyways, whatever.
You're so strong.
Oh, okay. Here's my vibe.
What?
Yeah, cause like we had a cousin. Oh, sorry, we have a cousin. Sorry, she's still fine. And she said she. No,
If you're
I
no,
think I'm
you're
getting. I
no,
think I'm getting
yeah.
confused.
You're gonna
Basically,
if you're gonna tell this story, you're actually starting it off wrong. I
no.
know which way you're gonna
Basically,
go.
okay. Here's what happened. Okay, because she said no. I'm actually getting confused. I'm getting confused with my girlfriend because she said, when she when she was really younger and she got a job at McDonald's and she was like doing the fries, like you know what I mean. So like and like for example in McDonald's, I thought how they how they have like a lineup. I thought it's just like there's someone only at the till, there's someone who only does fries, there's someone who only like makes the burgers.
That's on the day. That's what
No,
she
but
thinks. Right?
okay,
But
and then I
obviously, in
also think, and
general,
also because I did an interview at Yamaha, like the music store, not the motorcycle one, because I was thinking of like getting a job in the music sphere, yeah. And then they were like, oh, like which section of the store do you think you'll be best at? Because their basement floor they sold guitars and stuff, and then their ground floor they sold like keyboards, and then their top floor they sold like grand pianos and stuff. And they were like,
oh, it's
you know what I
almost
mean?
like there are three different instruments where you need to
No,
know
but
three
wait, let me
different
say something.
things.
Let me tell you something. Okay, so basically, I just in my mind, I just thought like, oh, like like for example, like for like my training in Yamaha, I didn't actually end up get like like just choosing to do the job. Okay, I did get the offer, but anyways, it's a long story. But anyways, so I just thought like, oh, like even I just thought like even in like so even in, let's say, I don't know, maybe Zara. Okay, I actually don't even know the layout, but I'm imagining in my head. Okay, let's say TK Maxx. I actually know that layout. Okay, let's say at the top part they have like homeware and like shoes or something, and then they have like women's on like the second floor, and then like the ground floor they have like makeup and whatever. I thought you're just trained to do, let's say, women's wear, or you're just trained to do like the
Yeah, but how would they
shoes.
train you differently for women's wear and men's wear? What are they training you on?
Like
Men's wear,
how
you
to
have to
stock
hang it
them.
this way. Women's wear, you hang it this way.
Okay,
No.
okay,
I
maybe
know, I
no.
get what you mean, but I think you're like associating just one like TK Maxx with Yamaha. When Yamaha, if they're selling three different types of instruments, obviously they're like, which one would you prefer? Because which one do you know more about? It's not the same as which one do you know more about, menswear or women's wear. It's like no, for TK Maxx, for any other shop, they train you like the basic things, like if a
No,
customer whatever, and then on the day
yeah,
of your
no. So what
shift, then
Annie
they
told
put
me
you.
is that the vibe is they actually know how to do everything in the entire, let's say, like 3 floors, and then it just
You're like
depends on the day.
over saying they know how to do everything. They know how to restock every shelf. They know how to check out
No,
every counter.
like
Whoa.
or like I worked in Oxfam for a few days, yeah, and there were like different jobs. There's someone who's only on the till, and there's someone who only steamed the clothes because
That's
when.
on the day though. That's not
Okay,
their
but
only
that's what I'm
job.
saying though. Like, and then when I was thinking of like McDonald's, and I was thinking there's just someone who does like till, and there's just someone who does like. Anyways, basically, the reason I told just to circle all the way back, the reason I told my family friend that Annie sells women's t-shirts is because from the context clues of what I got about how there'd be a tour bus load of people.
When she told me that she told him about my job, I was like, "What did you say?" She showed me the text, and then she was surprised why I was mad. Like, are you actually
But I
kidding
didn't
me?
I didn't know though. I didn't know like
That's what's even more rage baiting. Oh my
no, I
god,
didn't. You
it's
never
happening
told me
again. It's
that you
happening
knew
again.
about like all the helmets and like all this. Like I actually really didn't know.
We move on to another topic.
Anyways,
This is
yeah.
rage bait.
So
Lately, we've both been falling for a lot of rage bait
um
online and just in real life.
oh my gosh, talk about yours at
At my job, at my
oh my
boba
gosh.
job, I it's so weird. It's so different because at Harley I work with like a whole team of guys, like
Straight.
straight guys, and they're all, I don't know. It's just different. I've never worked with a team with a straight guy before, so it was very different. And then at my boba job, it's just a whole team of girls, and we're obviously all very close as I worked there like the year before. I have this one coworker. She really fucking pisses me off because one thing about me is when I make friends, I try to be very genuine and
Yeah.
like friendly. If we click, we get along, whatever. And I try to like, I don't know, just be a fucking good friend,
Yeah.
be nice and whatever. And I can tell if someone needs my help or they keep, or they want to get closer to me in like a friendly way. Like I appreciate that and I reciprocate it, or like anyways, right? But this girl, now she's getting freaky. Okay, she was freaky last year, but I just thought in like a man way, like in like a relationship, oh she's a bit crazy, she's a bit freaky way.
Wait, let's just say because Annie used to work at the
Boba shop,
the boba
yeah.
shop a year ago,
Yeah, a year ago, and I left.
and you guys worked together for how long?
We maybe like 9 months.
Yeah,
So 9 months we were both full time. That's why we got
and
like
they
so
weren't
close.
as close before because Annie had closer friends back then,
Yeah,
and then Annie recently restarted, and a lot of her close friends left.
yeah, yeah. And the thing is, so last year we were very close because we were working together like every day. But she still wasn't the closest coworker that I was with. Like I had my favorite coworker. But then after I left last year, around this time last year, like June last year, we kind of stopped talking. As you do, you kind of drift. So then now when I came back, instead of kind of building up on it again, she's just jumping right in the deep end and expecting like to go exactly back to the how close we were, like peak how close we
Because
were.
this is the vibe, yeah. Like allegedly, she doesn't have many friends,
Yeah,
and
and that is true. Yes, that's not just me saying it. Like she's told me this, and she thinks that I'm her best friend, or she proclaims this. Anyways, so last year she was literally crashing out over this fugly man, which I won't dive deep into, but she was crashing out over him and she was like telling me all about it because we were friends and we saw each other like every day. So obviously she's my friend and I care, and this guy was literally a piece of shit. So I was like, don't let him disrespect you, and like trying to give her advice, she would come to me with like anything.
they were in a situationship.
Yeah, but they were basically just friends with benefits.
Yeah.
And then it was just weird. Like that kind of got us really close because she started telling me like all about her schmeck's life and everything, and she started asking me about all this stuff, and I was like, whoa. Um, but basically this time round, kind of the same thing is happening. I see the fucking pattern. She's messing with this guy who actually was obsessed with my old coworker, my friend from last year, and this guy is literally like a piece of shit. Like he is not anything, and she is kind of like head over heels for him, but she doesn't want to admit it. Like one thing I've realized recently that I don't like is like when people aren't genuine,
When they're fake.
when they're fake, when they aren't genuine, when they're not like themselves and they really try. Like if I'm just meeting you one time or like whatever, if I don't know you, okay, whatever, it's not that deep. But if we're actually friends and you're like trying to fake it in front of me and to like try to make yourself all cool or whatever, and I fucking see through it, I just think it's actually
No, what
just
they
weird
do is they're like altering their personality so that
to
it's
try
more
and match
compatible.
me.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not like, okay, it actually sounds like I'm so fucking full of myself, like, oh, she's trying to match my energy, but it's like I've had the same views for like the past year, kind of, or like my views obviously have grown more, but I've always been a man hater and a misandrist. Um, but what I mean is, I don't take any disrespect, especially from men. And like, if a guy is trying to like play games or whatever, like I'm so over that. Like, I just won't even entertain it. And so whenever she tries to come to me for advice or stuff, I'm just like, girl, like I try to give her the most honest advice, but and I know her, you know. So then now she's trying to kind of mimic that and be like, I don't care about him at all. I just want him to
Basically,
dance, like all
she's
this.
like so head over heels, and like she like
She
she
crashes
she
out.
thinks like he's kind of like out of her league, all
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
And they're like talking. I'm getting confused. Oh yeah, but wait, he's like treating her really bad, and then so she would like
I think somebody just bit me.
she would like talk to Annie about him,
That's so bad,
but
sorry.
then she would be like, oh, because she knows Annie doesn't like guys, she's like, oh, like I
Just
hate men,
crying.
whatever.
No, but
But
also,
she's actually head over heels,
yeah,
and Annie knows
yeah.
that.
Also, because this guy, it's not just like I don't like him for any reason. It's not like I actually don't like him just because he's a guy. I don't like him because of like he used to mess with my friend before, like they used to talk or whatever. So I know this guy, I know his fucking agenda, and he has allegedly had like 4 girlfriends at once, all this and all this. But anyways, moving on from this guy, like she's kind of just like when you can just kind of see through someone's like not even lies because it's not even that deep. Like I don't actually care the fact that she's lying, but it's just why are you trying to do this? Like
So my theory is that she's just very insecure as a person.
okay, I feel like we haven't said like the main point and we're just kind of bashing her right
Oh
now.
shoot.
Basically, right? Everyone at that shop agrees that they kind of don't really like they're not really compatible or whatever. So I asked her before, like, what do you even talk about? Because they literally are not even just opposites, they're just completely different people. Like, they don't have anything in common, just the fact that they work close to each other. I was like, what do you even talk about? Like, and she was like, oh, we talk about movies that we like. And I was like, okay,
By the
well,
way, she was throwing herself at him. That's
yes,
why they got
yes,
together.
yes. She was literally throwing herself at him.
And
Like,
allegedly, he did not like her at all last year.
yeah, so she's been working there for the past nearly 2 years now. So last year, when this guy was trying to move to my friend, he used to talk about this coworker and he said that she looks dirty.
Ooh!
Yeah,
And he is spilling.
yeah. So, and then now this time after when she was like trying to throw herself at him and like try to like get his Instagram or whatever, he pretended like he didn't know who she was. He was like, "Oh, are you new here?"
Also, they literally
Come on
work
now.
opposite from each other.
Yeah, and literally like
So
she's
there's
full
no
time.
way he did not.
No, literally. Like
Literally.
I don't even know how she believed that in the first place. But anyways, basically, they don't have anything in common, and fucking they just talk about movies. I guess I don't know. Maybe they ran out of movies to talk about. But one day last week, she like just out of nowhere, she was like, "I hate it when guys talk bad about you." Just literally out of nowhere.
About Annie.
About me, okay? And I was like, what? Because obviously I know this guy, he knows me, but we're not friends, we don't talk or anything, because he knows that I know that he used to move to my friend, but whatever. So I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, so this girl is 25, the guy is I think 22 or 23. Anyways, she was like, I hate it when they talk bad about you, I just tell them to shut up. And I was
First of all,
like,
this is completely unprompted.
literally, like, okay, we didn't have like a customer in like 2 minutes. She comes up behind me. She's like, I hate it when guys. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, like I was talking to him and I was talking about you. So, and he said that, oh, he doesn't like you. He doesn't like your accent. And I was like, the fuck?
Wait, was it accent or voice?
No, that's the first thing. I was like, what? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, wait, like, why were you talking about me? Like, that's so weird. Why were you even talking about me? She was like, oh, he asked me who are my best friends. So I said you, and I said 2 other girls that work there. And then I was saying how pretty you are and how much I love you and how pretty you are. And then he said, oh, she's actually not that. She's not that pretty. Like, because I don't like her voice. What? And then I obviously was offended.
But I
Like,
think the only reason he even said Annie's voice is because there's literally like nothing else that
literally.
this girl is like even on the same league as Annie has. So, but obviously she doesn't have the
Like,
same
no
accent
fucking,
and
like,
stuff.
and then I was like, what? Because obviously I'm fucking freaked out. And she was like, don't worry, don't worry. No, it's okay. I told him to shut up. And then I said, it's okay. You sound a lot cuter when you speak Chinese.
She said that. She said that. Like, she said this to Annie, as if Annie's gonna be like, "Thank you so much."
Yeah.
She said to the boy, she was like, "Oh, but Annie's voice sounds better in Chinese, though."
Like,
So first of all, it's
cuter.
like, oh, so you
So you're
are
trying to
validating
prove
the
with
fact that you
him
think
that you don't
Annie's
like my
voice is.
accent.
And the thing is, Annie doesn't even have a weird voice. Like, like it's not even like
I
you have
feel
a
like
speech impediment or
yeah,
something
like,
weird. Actually,
my
so
voice, like, I just kind of have a little bit of an Irish
if
little
anything, we have the
twang.
same voice. So now I'm offended.
But I was like, what? Also, I'm offended because why are you talking about me? I'm not actually offended that this fucking
Yeah, because
weirdo
you
doesn't
couldn't
like my
care
voice.
less what he thinks
Yeah,
of you.
and it, like, I'd get it if I had like a accent when I was talking, like a Chinese accent or something, because
Oh,
then that's just racist. This guy is racist. That's what I mean. If I had a Chinese accent, and
and
he's like, I don't like
the
your
reason this
voice,
guy is
then
also
I'd
terrible
be,
because he's also racist
he's
and
racist,
homophobic and
homophobic, and
yeah,
misogynistic. Yeah.
everything.
So I wasn't actually offended that he was like, I don't like your voice, because it's like, okay, well, okay. And I feel like it's kind of obvious that if you're talking to a guy about your friend and you're like, she's so pretty, he's not gonna be like, yes, she's so fucking hot. Like, okay, if he's like, she's not that pretty, like, whatever, I don't care about that. What I fucking care about is she intentionally came and told me to try and, I don't know, rage bait me. Like,
Okay, wait, what was the whole thing about the setting up again? I forgot it. What was it again?
what's setting up?
Like how she kind of set it up. What was it again?
Yet, no, that is just it. She kind of tried to set it up, like, to, I don't know, the
Oh yeah,
comment
yeah,
was
to
to,
the guy, no.
yeah, it's basically like, okay, if he's asking you who your best friend, okay, just say it and then move on or whatever. But if you're gonna be like, oh, this is my best friend, she's so pretty, she's so pretty, to the guy you're talking to, and you're like, oh, also, this happened before as well. She told me right after she told me this. So she was like, oh, he said he doesn't like your accent. And I was like, what? And then I was like, okay, like, I don't even care. Like, I don't care what he has to say. And then she was like, oh, this happened with my ex too. I was like, what? And she was like, oh, we were talking about you. I was talking about you and how pretty you are. And I showed him your Instagram.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
he said that you look so fake and like you have so much work done.
What? Okay, here's the thing.
What?
Either I think she's obsessed with you or she likes you.
Wait, why is our background kind of look fucking
We look like we're in a Wes Anderson
dystopian?
film, no?
Dystopian ass.
Dusty ass.
Dune ass. But
Okay, no, so I think she set it up, okay, because she said to her current guy, she's like, Annie's so pretty, all this, all this, all this. Obviously, if they're like talking in a situationship, he's not gonna be like, oh yeah, she's way prettier than you, like, dude. So then he
dude,
had to say something to be like,
yeah,
well,
to throw a dig at me
she's
to
a
make
weird
her feel
voice or
better.
something. But like the vibe is like she set it up,
Yeah,
and then
for that
she
to happen.
intentionally told you to
Yeah.
rage bait you
Yeah.
to
To get
like
me to care, to get me to like,
I don't even like
to get, I don't know, I think it's to get my attention or my validation or
no
something.
or
She's
no.
really been after that lately.
I think like she Loki wants to be like, oh, like my boy, like my
Yeah, like I'm
man will
one upping
never get
you.
with you, and also she's trying to like kind of like diminish you in a way. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, it's
She's
like,
trying to make me insecure about
no,
my
no, do you know what it
voice.
is? It's when like really ugly guys and they have this tactic with good looking girls where they try to like, what am I trying to say, like belittle and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like
Make them a bit insecure or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Make them doubt
that's what I
themselves.
think it
But
is.
the thing is, like, you really think going after my voice is a dig? Like she told me that
No, but
thinking
it's
that I
not
would
even
take it as an
about that.
insult.
It's just about like, it's actually not even about like whatever it is. It's about the fact that she told
Yeah,
you.
that she intentionally told me, and it's not even like we were. It's not even like, oh, she just blurted it out or whatever. She literally came up to me and was like, "How should I say this? I hate it when the guys start talk about, bruh."
And it's like, and even the way she phrased it, like, oh, I hate it when, and it's like, well then you can shut him down,
Yeah,
or
then
like
just don't tell me
it's just.
about it.
And also in
At least
general,
you don't
as
hate it
like a
that much
general
if you're
rule of
bringing it up
thumb,
twice.
don't tell me stuff. Like I'd actually just rather not know.
Yeah, like what you talk about with your man or with your partner, that's like talk about anything, whatever, but that's private. Okay, coming to tell me about what you've been fucking saying about me is is fucking crazy. That's like malicious. Like actually leave me out of it. And then I obviously was not happy because why the fuck are you talking about me?
But Annie made it clear that like she's not happy. It's
About
not.
her. Yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't yeah. So when she
it's
told me that I
no, it's not that Annie's not happy with her man.
not about the comment, it's about her because she was
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's okay. Like I told him to shut up, and I was like, no. I was like, it's weird that you're even talking about me. It's weird that you like we're talking about me. Don't do that again. Like don't talk about me. That's so weird.
You should have also been like, why are you telling me?
I think maybe I did say that, but I think it wasn't. I don't know. She didn't give me anything for me to remember if I said that or not. But I was like, don't, like, that's just weird. And I just shut it down because I think she was definitely expecting me to be like, why would they say that about me? Thank you for defending me or
Yeah, be
whatever.
like, oh, thank you for at least saying my voice sounds good in Chinese. Like,
Yeah, like, actually go fucking kill yourself. Like, as if I'd fucking speak. As if I'd speak in a baby voice. Like in my English voice to speak like a baby. Like that's so fucking disgusting. And the thing is, this guy he's a racist, and he has this view on Asian girls. He
oh my
literally
gosh,
told,
say
yeah,
that.
he literally told my coworker, oh, he likes Asian girls because they're all submissive and obedient and quiet. And she plays into it, like she literally plays into it.
And then she was like, okay, but some stereotypes are true.
No, I actually think she's a racist. Like I, like she, no, I. I'm like rage
But
baiting
anyways,
myself.
okay. So and then so this happened, and then Annie realized like, wait, this is
Yeah.
kind of like a pattern, because even
Yeah.
though this obviously offended Annie, because it was like, first of all, like, I'm minding my own business. Like, why would you even tell me that?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you are so troubled by the fact that your man is talking bad about Annie because you set it up, and now you're telling Annie anyways. And then so then they were obviously like, and then when she would text Annie after work, Annie would be kind of dry, and then she'd be like blah blah blah, and then but Annie's like, I mean, like, why do I have to reply to you immediately? I'm not your boyfriend or whatever. But then this just made you realize that it's kind of like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
pattern with
Yeah. This
friends that are girls that are close to you.
it's a pattern for friends that are girls that are close to you. Yes, this has made me realize that it is a weird pattern that is happening, but I'm still trying to figure it out because I do have other friends that this doesn't happen with. But
Wait,
if
say what the pattern is
the
though.
pattern is every time I'm like the closest person to someone and they are troubled, they have their own issues going on, and they're, I think maybe because they're like male centered, like they center themselves, their life around men that they're interested in or whatever, and because I'm the closest friend to them at the time, that they hold me to the same standards as these guys. They treat me like a boyfriend, and then if I don't treat them like a girlfriend or I don't like meet those fucking weird fucking standards, they get really upset at me, and then they like take it out on me in some weird underlying competitive jealousy way that I
Like,
really
this
don't
has
like.
happened twice.
This has happened twice
with her like long term like closest friend
yeah
that's a girl.
yeah
Anyways,
so it just made me realize that, and now I'm just being more wary. And
have you come to any like realization as to what's the like common denominator?
I'm trying to think if it's a me problem, but I actually don't think I'm doing anything wrong because I don't have any bad intentions about what I'm doing, you know what I mean? And I don't think, like, I really don't understand. Maybe it's like okay, part of me thinks this is like a conspiracy. It's like, but maybe because I like girls as well, that and they know that I kind of like girls, so they're kind of
I
holding
don't
me
know
to that.
where this is
No,
going.
that's what I mean. No, that's what I mean. Like it is kind of like out there concept, but I think it could be true because the people that it happened with, they're all straight
Wait, they're what? They're
because they know that I like maybe like girls. No, not maybe, because they know that I
But
like girls. They maybe hold me to like that standard of like if I was their
does
girlfriend.
this girl know?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
No, I
that's
don't.
the
I don't
no,
think
because
that's
I have
it.
other
Sorry.
friends. I have other friends who are like who also like girls, and they don't have a problem with.
Okay, I think.
Not they don't have a problem, but I mean like I don't
Wait.
have a problem with this
No. Okay.
weird
No. I think.
weird
I think.
treatment.
I think it's because um they're insecure.
Yeah.
Um, they're kind of mentally unstable.
Yeah.
They're trying to compensate. Um, like Annie's very genuine, and then they just kind of get used to it,
Yeah.
and then they just expect that to be the baseline. Like they just like get too comfortable.
They like to push my
But
boundaries,
the thing
which
is,
I
like if you're
don't
nice to Annie,
tolerate at
Annie's
all.
nice. But if you're not nice, Annie's not nice. But the thing is, I don't think you've really like communicated though.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't.
that's that's
That
her
is my problem.
problem.
That is one of my red flags. I don't like communication.
She, oh my god, she
But
does not
the
like me.
thing is, I feel like if our friendship or whatever is very deep and very whatever, then when it comes to the time that needs communication, then I will communicate, because it's like, okay, well, we've already been through so much and I value you so much as a friend. And like, I understand how this could be a misunderstanding. Let's try to
No, do you
communicate
know what
it.
it is? Annie's like when like stuff like this goes down, she becomes so avoidant.
Yes,
Like
that is
like
very true. I will
so.
completely remove myself from the situation. But that's kind of just like a form of like protecting my peace, protecting myself, because if I'm in it and I don't remove myself, then I will like I will like lose
No,
my
but the
mind.
thing is, it's such a stark contrast to how she usually is, because she's usually so like
I
doing the
don't know where you're
most
going with this.
friendship wise, all this, so genuine, listening to them rant about their
Yeah,
boy for like
yeah.
1,000 hours straight. So then when she's immediately so avoidant, I don't know what my point is, I lost it,
No,
but
but that is true. That is what I do. And it's not like I do it intentionally, maybe a bit. But the thing is, that's the thing, I shouldn't owe it to them. Like if we're friends and I'm listening and I'm doing all this and giving you advice, that's all because I want to, because you're my
yeah, that's
friend,
what it is. So when
right?
she's so avoidant, all of a sudden they're like, what's going on? And then
Yeah.
and then they crash out, they freak out, they overreact as if it's like their boyfriend that's like ignoring their
But
texts.
the thing
That's
is
what it
with
is.
this, it's like if we were dating, okay, if we were actually dating, then I understand like I can't do that. Like that's very whatever. But if we're just friends, it is, and especially if we're just not even best friends, if we're just kind of surface level friends, we drifted, we're not that close anymore, I don't owe you anything. Like I don't owe you for me to be in this uncomfortable situation just to keep like hearing you out, hearing all your problems or whatever, when you're making me feel like shit. Like I will obviously protect myself, and it's like once that respect is gone, once you push my boundaries, then I'm not going to stay in this friendship, in this situation for longer, because it's like why would I do that? Like you disrespect me, you push my boundary, then you're not getting the the benefits of being friends with me. Like I'm not gonna I don't care about your problems anymore. I don't care about your fucking boy problems. Like it's not up to me to care anymore. That's how I feel though.
Yeah.
This is so
Our
awkward. Our
neighbor
neighbors,
just closed their door.
I guess they don't want to listen to
They
it.
don't want to hear Annie's friendship problem.
But it's just like okay, one time, okay, whatever. Two times, okay. Three times is definitely like some sort of pattern. Um, but I don't know what I can do to change it, because
I think like it kind of does go from 100 to 0 in a way.
yeah, but I don't care about like being healthy. Like I know this is like kind of toxic. It's kind of toxic, but that's the thing. I don't care about keeping it healthy and doing it the healthiest way and being like, hey, I don't like how you hurt my feelings, and I don't like that you did this, because people. That's the
She
thing.
barely even does that with me.
Everyone
So
is for
like obviously
themselves.
she's not gonna do it to like these
Yeah,
friends.
obviously, even with the fucking like, I don't care if I've known you for over a year, nearly 2 years. If right now we're not even that deep of friends, and our friendship is just based on you talking, you telling me about some guy, it's not that deep and it's not that valuable. And like, if you're disrespecting me, if you're pushing my boundary, if you're being like whatever to me, then I'm leaving. Like, and I don't really care if it's like not a healthy thing to do, because actually I think it is, because I'm like protecting myself.
No, but like because you don't work through it, sometimes you just have a falling out.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
But
That's also
anyways,
something though.
it also Loki happened with a different friend recently, like a little bit.
What?
Like
Don't say it.
no, anyways, like maybe a few episodes down the line, and you'll have an epiphany, and
Yeah,
we'll keep
it
you
always takes
updated.
me a little bit. It always starts with a little spark,
Yeah,
and then once
and then
you
three
get
months
the ball
later,
rolling,
I actually get it
you'll
too.
be like, "Oh, that's why."
I'll be like, Annie, I figured it out, and she'll be
That
like, yeah, I realized.
was my first point. Um, but yeah, what about your work?
My work, there's this
Can
coworker.
you explain your work?
My work, I'm a business development representative. So basically, this company is expanding to the mainland China market. They've done like Hong Kong and stuff. They mainly do like America, UK, Canada, a little bit of Australia, New Zealand, a little bit of Europe. But now they want to expand to the mainland China market because it's money. And I'm not going to say too much. But, anyways, so I'm like helping expand to the China market because in my previous company, I did that. So, anyways, and then so they hired me first, and then a week later they hired a girl that's in China, right? So then obviously she's operating Chinese hours, I'm operating London, UK hours. Basically, the point is the boss is hiring us so that like there's always someone online. Do you know what I mean? Like whether it's like Beijing hours, blah blah blah, like 10 to 7, and then London hours 10 to 7. Like there's always someone online, so there's always someone replying to the clients, blah 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 blah. Anyways, and then obviously we have KPIs, and then we have targets, and we get commissions off of how many clients we get and we book. So today she complained about me in the group chat. She was like, Elaine, like I was the one who added these clients, but you booked them, and then you put your name on the spreadsheet that you booked them. And I was like, yeah, because I booked them. But if you want, you can also write your name. Even though I booked them, I was like, you can also write your name. I didn't say that, but I was just like, you can also write your name. And then I saw that because I'm like also on my boss's account. I saw that she direct messaged him and was like bitching about me. She was like, Elaine stole two of my clients. I'm so sad. And then sends two crying stickers of like a baby crying and stuff.
So
And
weird and
then I replied to her
unprofessional.
in the group chat. I'm um, like, yeah, like basically she added them, okay? And that's all on the record. So I'm not taking any credit for the fact that she added them. And then she like asked them a few questions. They didn't reply. And then I asked them a few questions and they started replying to me. And then I had like a whole conversation and then I booked the client. Yeah. So like maybe she did 10, maximum 20% of the work. I did 80% of the work. I booked the client. I actually booked them because they're kind of like a dead dormant client until I made them active. Anyways, I booked them, so I put my name on the spreadsheet. But I was like, you know what, it's fine. Like, if you think you helped, you can just put your name as well. And then she was like, no, like it's not fair. Like I was one who added them. Like you basically stole my clients. Like it's not fair. Like you should just wait for me to reply. And I'm like, well, I thought the reason the boss hired us is because then someone's always replying, because if you don't reply to them instantly, then they'll just lose interest, blah blah blah. And yeah, so basically she's just so annoying. Any chance she gets, she like tags me in the group chat and is like going blah 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 blah, and then she's like bitching about me to my boss. Just so annoying.
I can't believe some people can just be so unprofessional
And she's just
and
like
so weird. Like, why are you so
And yeah, and then
weird?
she also works like Saturdays and Sundays, and she works like 24
Out of her
7
own will.
out of her own will. And then she's like, because we're only meant to work Monday to Friday. And then in that, like when we were talking about it, she was like, and it's not fair. And I work overtime. I even work in the weekends, like blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking, low key, like, well, that's awkward because how come you're working 24/7, 7 days a week, but I book more calls than you? So
Literally.
obviously, and how come they weren't replying to you? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, anyways, that's just so annoying. It's just annoying when there's someone that you work with that's so annoying. Maybe
Yes.
that's the theme, the title of our podcast today, I guess. Just like annoying ass people.
Annoying ass coworkers. Yes. I have a coworker at Harley, and we're the same age. He is he is okay. He's nice. Okay, he's very nice. But sometimes he just irks me because obviously I'm nice.
But I'm gonna turn on the light because I think it's so
Yeah.
dark. But I don't know if this light's gonna do anything. You keep going.
Um, he is he's white. He's my age. He's obsessed with. Oh, it. Yes.
Hey.
Yes. He's obsessed with World War II and all this. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like I just know a lot about like stereotypes. I guess I was circling back
Annie
to
is
stereotypes.
well versed on stereotypes. Annie
Yes,
has a degree in stereotypes.
but he's just like your textbook white guy kind of nerd who is obsessed with World War II, and they have that type of personality. Which okay, no hate on him, but anyways,
Good for you.
sometimes he just acts very kind of know it all and like you're just a girl, you wouldn't know. But it's like, bro, you're literally like you don't know what's happening in the real world. Like you don't know what is
It's
going
not
on.
clocking.
Sorry, what is not clocking to you? Like if like sorry, I don't know, something so fucking niche from a band from the 60s. But do you know what is happening in the world today? Do you know?
Do you know the socio and economic state of the world?
Literally. He's kind of annoying sometimes. And then I can't remember who we were talking about, but oh, he was like, oh, he's so fucking cringe sometimes. He was like, back in my day, and I was like, bitch. I was like, back in our day, we're literally born in the
The
same
exact
year.
same age.
Literally the same year. Okay, we're both 04, and I was like, back in our day, and he was like, yeah, but like, I don't know. I don't see us as the same age. And I was like,
He's like, we are not contemporaries.
I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, I don't know. I kind of see you as like 10 years old. I was like,
Oh, I thought he was gonna say more mature. What?
no. And I was like,
Is he trying to flirt? What?
I, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. And I was like, what? Like, that's just weird. I don't know if I should take it offense or whatever.
How did you reply in the moment?
I was like, oh, there's like a new trending sound, and the guy is like, how old are you? I'm 4 years old. Because I tried to just kind of diffuse the situation because it was in my hands now to make it awkward or to just let it pass. But
You should have made it more awkward.
I fear I wouldn't survive that. Like I actually fear. Like it's not. Oh my gosh. I don't. I think after he said it, he probably fucking regretted it because he keeps doing this thing. Like he keeps not just to me with customers as well. He keeps saying things thinking that I don't know it's gonna be a fucking hit, but then they don't receive it well. And then he's he wears women's jeans. He is shorter than me, and he's skinnier than me.
And a smaller waist.
Yeah. So he rides though. He has his 125, but he has to wear women's jeans, and
This because you know when you're riding, you need like
you need gear.
like yeah, or else if you fall, you would scrape up your
Yeah,
legs.
yeah.
So the
So
gear, like the waist is too big, so he
the
has to
waist,
buy the
yes,
women's.
is too big and it's too long, so he has to wear women's. And then we had this couple come in. They were Russian, and the lady was anyways, she was like, do you guys have any riding jeans for girls? And we were like, oh sorry, we don't have any left, like we don't have any in the stock, whatever. And then he was like, actually, no, not him, my other coworker was like, actually the jeans you're looking for he's wearing, and he was wearing them. And then she was like, you're wearing ladies
Because
jeans.
he bought the last pair.
yeah, and she was like, "You're wearing ladies' jeans." He was like, "Yeah, they actually fit like really nice just because my waist and stuff." He's straight. It's not even like he's gay, so it's okay. Anyways, and she was like, "You're wearing women's jeans," and he was like, "Yeah." And then her boyfriend or her husband was like beside them or whatever, and then the
Wait,
conversation kind of died down.
say the waist size. He's like what, 28 inches?
It was either like 26 or like 28. I'm pretty
It's
sure it was
not
like
26.
26.
No, I don't think so. It's not 26.
What? Is that too
Waist.
small?
Yeah.
Maybe 28 then. I don't know. But and then he was
Wait,
just laughing
his
about
waist is
it.
smaller than yours.
No, my waist is smaller than his.
Okay.
But that's the thing. They're like kind of low rise, so it's like his like hips, I guess,
Yeah.
not like the actual this part where like. Anyways,
No, because men can't that like
yeah,
this
that
part
as
as
their
waist because
waist.
they like that's where they
Yeah,
wear a belt.
no,
Yeah.
but anyways, he was laughing about it, and then it kind of died down. He was laughing to himself, and then he was like, "They're actually really good jeans." And then her boyfriend was beside him, and he was like, "You're wearing women's jeans." He was like, "Yeah," and he was like,
This man
"Don't."
is Russian.
He was like, "Don't tell anyone about that. Don't be saying that." And then he was like, but it's like,
Like it's as in being like this isn't funny.
yeah, it's not funny. It's not a joke. It's just a bit weird. It's a bit awkward. But he is nice. Everyone who works at Hurley is very nice. I've had good interactions with everyone so far. I've had a few weird ones, but I mean, I don't know what you can expect from a group of all men. So yeah.
Yeah. Should we maybe end it here?
Yes.
Kind of getting tired. Anyway, so this is our first ever podcast. Also, if we didn't introduce ourselves, this is Annie, the Annie girl.
And this
I'm
is
Elaine.
Elaine.
I don't know if I should go by Elaine or Lilac Skies.
I feel like if you go by Lilac Skies, then this podcast will be tied to your Lilac Skies
That's
persona.
true. I can't get cancelled if I'm going under a different name.
That's true.
I'll be like, who is you? Like, I don't know that girl.
Who is you? I'm Lilac Skies, girl.
That's Elaine the Pain.
I've
like,
never seen Elaine and Lilac Skies in the same room, so
yeah. Anyways,
we don't know.
Comment what topics you want us to talk about.
Yeah,
Comment what
so
you
many
think
thoughts.
of Annie's first coworker that she talked about. Give me
advice.
suggestions for what to do with my annoying ass coworker.
Yeah.
Let us know if you enjoyed it. Hit a like. It's probably just gonna be us watching it, but alas,
Future me needs to hit a like right now.
Hit that subscribe button.
Notification bell
Anyways,
on.
thank you for watching / listening to the first episode of Cheeky MONSTAS. You guys are now a cheeky monster.
Oh, I'll give you like and subscribe. So.
Yes. Hope you have a better work week than we did. Yeah.
We'll update you.
And if you guys actually know the person Annie's talking about, do not be a rat
don't
and
be a
send
rat.
it to them. Because we're going to talk about you next.
Don't be a ratty.
Yeah.
Need to clean out all the rats.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.